Start with
All right, let's do it.
the issue in Dallas. You had to deal with this when you were in San Francisco. So
Yes.
what would you do if you were Jerry Jones and Tony Romo is healthy and Dak is 5-1?
Well, you know, a couple weeks ago, I said no matter what, you come back with a veteran because a young rookie is going to play like a rookie sooner or later. And he's put so much money in the bank so quickly in the first couple, 4 or 5 weeks of the season that everybody knows and feels that Dak's the answer. And that's great. And if Tony's on the sidelines and Dak's playing and Dak struggles, then you call in Tony to come in and replace him, and then Tony play. I just think that if you're gonna start with two great, great options, start with the veteran. As much as I hated to say that back in the day, start with the veteran, and then you can bring in the young player, and that way you don't spend the money that he's put in the bank this month by waiting for him to fail, which a rookie inevitably will. Have some struggles, and then let's bring in the veteran, and now Dak's is wounded a little bit. Why put it, unless you think that Dak could just run the table. If you think he can run the table as a young player, play him.
Steve, do you think back when Romo went out and we knew now Romo was going to miss an amount of time and we're kind of gauging he'll be back in a couple of weeks, do you think the conversation, and should the conversation have been had then, that said Dak, for the most part, no matter what, when Tony comes back, he is going to be the quarterback? Or do you think it should have been left open? How do you handle that situation?
You have to leave that open. I mean, this is a big boy world. You don't need to baby people. Everyone knows it's a professional situation. You know, we'll play even up to the week before. Everyone needs to understand there's a locker room. There's dynamics in the locker room. You got to take care of the leadership. You want to give them a sense of what you're trying to accomplish. But you don't need to set things up way in advance in the NFL. I think that even coming up, if Tony's ready in a couple of weeks. And they come out on Wednesday and say, look, Tony's going to play, Dak is ready to play, and the locker room's going to rally around that, then, I don't think you need to get too deep into it.
All right, Hall of Famer Steve Young with us.